Hi guys, welcome to Whisker Pig Fishing. We back on Murray today. It's on a Friday morning. A lot more boat traffic. They got a big catfish tournament here this weekend, and it is boats fishing everywhere. I'm glad I don't have to be here tomorrow, but we're going to drag for a little while, see can we locate some of these fish. We're going to try them deep. It's been really warm for the past 2 days. They may move up a little shallower. We'll try that after lunchtime. But come along with me and let's see what Lake Murray has to offer today. Yeah guys, I want to show you something about these planers. We're looking at this inside board right here. It's got a leaf on it and it makes the thing pull kind of crazy. Let's see, can I let you see that leaf when I pull it up? You see it? It just came off right there behind it. When you get that going on, your board's running in and something don't look right about it, just pull the board up and then let the slack go off of it. You want to pull it hard enough to make it lay over on its side like that and let go of it, and it'll clean the debris off of it. The oak trees are falling here and they have really big leaves, and you'll start running into that. It'll make your board run kind of crazy. So that's the way I fix that. It's just something I picked up there. It's the only way I know to make it come back in. Sometimes it don't work, you have to reel it back up. But I mean, if you can pull it and give it some slack, and what it does is it pulls that leaf up on that thing, and then when it comes back, the board goes back, the leaf will go out of the way of it. Just a little thing to kind of knock the aggravation down. All right guys, we hooked up right here. I thought the board was looking a little crazy. Now I know why. Because it's hooked up in the mouth of a fishy fish. Let's see what we got, man. Yeah, I've been picking leaves up on these boards all morning long, and a leaf will make it kind of go back. He's gonna get that board. Nothing you can do about it. I'll wait till I get this board over that one. Oh, it might have been hung up on that other board right there. All right, I'm gonna go under here. Let's get this board off. See what we got here. For some reason, the main camera decided it was gonna quit on, but that's why we got a bag up. All right, let's see what we got here, guys. See what we got. I ain't even got the net out. I got a funny feeling I'm gonna be hating that right here in a minute, because this feels like a decent fish. Get the bait rod reeled in. Y'all excuse me shaking y'all around. I'm always bait fishing. Ah, let's see what we got. I think we got him ready to come on up in here now. Let's see what we can do with him. I like to take my time on these deep fish and give them time to decompress a little bit. Getting a little closer. Seen a few bubbles come up that back there behind us. Oh, he's starting to put his foot down now, ain't he? He's starting to put his foot down, guys. About to get a look at him, I believe. Yep. Nice blue. Take that guy to get the day started out. I ain't got the net out, and it's on the other side at the front. So he gonna get introduced to Captain Boga Grip here. That dude ain't hooked at all, hardly. But by the time I go get that net, he gonna be gone. Well, there we go. Got him up now. Yeah, he's hooked in the top tooth pad up there. Yeah, he's hooked in the top tooth pad. Look at this. Sucker's hooked in behind the tooth pad right there. That's why I like to fish these big hooks in them when it starts to get colder. Nice guy to get us started out, ain't it? Pretty big. 15, 20 pounds. $15–20 pounds. That one come on a perch head, a white perch head. Get a boat gathered up here. I'm gonna check on this other camera and we'll get some better pictures of it. But we got a board right here starting to act crazy now. I'm trying to get the camera hooked up there, and we're coming up into fish right here. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna spot lock us right here. Cause I really ain't ready to catch these guys with the camera down. All right, fellas, let's see what we got here. Get him out of this reel. Let's see what we can do with it. Y'all turned a little bit better here. Got him coming on up, guys. Coming on up. Yeah, if you're catching these fish in 50 foot of water or deeper, take your time with them, man. That way you know they're gonna survive good. This guy's starting to get mean right here. He ain't no big fish though. Just a small blue, could be a channel cat. I can't see for the sun. All right, let's see what we got here. Whoa. This guy's barely hooked. See what he thinks about that. That's what we got. Look at this guy. That's an eagle right there, bald eagle. All right, one more look at this guy and we're gonna put him back in. It's a nice fish. I didn't get a weight on him. I'm thinking he's probably 17, 18 pounds, maybe 20. Don't know. Ain't gonna find out. All right, big guy. Get right. Come on, get your junk together there. I think he's ready. Let go. Let go. You free, let go. There he goes. Down to the depths. All right, there's his little brother. We're gonna send him back in there. Ain't nothing like a little brother, is it? He'll let go. We thank you, sir. Man, that sucker made a big old splash and then ran right back up on top of the water. Yeah, these fish have moved up off of the, on up onto the flats. It's been warm for a few days, like I said. So we're gonna get our jump back together and get everything lined back out and see can we catch a couple more of them. Stay with us. Yeah, guys, don't let those boards run. When they're running crazy looking, don't let them run like that. I got another one right here. It's got something going on with it. Don't let them run like that, because the two fish we caught today, neither one of them pulled on the board, jerked on it. The board got to where it didn't look like right, and when I pulled on it, they had a fish on there. So when you're pulling these planer boards, especially in the fall when you got all this debris in the water, some of it you can see and some of it's done sunk and it's down below the water there. And it'll just make your board messed up and you pulling and your presentation's not good. So you got one line that's out of the game there. It's you got to pay attention to the details, because the details in fishing is what make you, what break you. Oh, we hooked up, fella. Yeah, we got a rod hung down here and we stopped to get the rod unhung. And we got a fish that's got us in the bush that the rod's hung up in. Y'all look at this guy bounce his rod. This sucker's actually hung up in a tree right here. Yeah, this rod right here is hung up in the same bush. I don't know whether we're gonna get this guy or not. I'm gonna leave that line tight. We got the spotlight lock on, and we think we'll get him out of there if he's not already gone. It looks like he's still moving around a little bit. We're just gonna keep some tension on that rod. I'm gonna reel the rest of these up. I was about to go anchor. We've been pulling for about 3 hours and got 2 fish. So I was reeling these rods in to go get to go hunt a spot and anchor down. As soon as we got stopped, we got here. I'm gonna put some more tension on this guy. See, can we get him to get himself out of that bush. He's down in a tree right there because I got the rod that's right next to his tongue in it. We're just gonna keep loading the tension to this dude. See, can we get him to pull himself out of there? Because I don't think we can pull him out of there. We're just gonna keep this rod loaded down while we reel these other ones in. Maybe it don't work his way loose. Matter of fact, I'm thinking he has. So we're gonna pick him up now. And I think he's come out of that tree. He was hung in a tree to start with. I'd say now we out of the bush. Got him! We're gonna get to take a look at him. Yeah, this rod right here is hung in a bush. It's hung in a tree. This fish right here was hung in the same tree. Try to get this board out of the way here. I'll see him on top of the water back there. We definitely got this dude. Yeah, we were pulling through fish, couldn't get a bite. I said to myself, there we go, we got another one right here. We just had another one hit that board on the outside right there. Sometimes if you're dragging through many fish and you don't get no bite, you got to stop, sit still. So we stopped right here and we got a nice blue on here. If it go down in the water, man, we might get it. If he stays up on top like this, it ain't looking good. It's a nice fish, guys. Yeah, this rod right here on the outside had a hit. I'm gonna tighten it up a little bit. I'm gonna let this guy fight. I'm gonna step back over here and get the net. It's a nice fish, man. He ain't. He sure don't know he ain't. He's pulling like one. He's definitely pulling like he got some shoulders to him. That's a nice looking fish there, man. He ain't big, but for a blue, he's a 20 plus. We'll take them like that all day long, man. They don't have blue cats in Lake Greenwood where I fish at most of the times, and I love to get around it when I can see them like that. Y'all like that move there, man. He just bypassed the net. He messed up the end though. He got sacked that time. Yeah, he fooled his own self that time. I'm gonna come on a little piece of brim. Nice fish. Oh. Yeah, that one right there's got a belly on him. Got to tighten these rods back up right here. Got another rod right here looking kind of crazy looking. I'm gonna try to get this rod right here in. It could have a fish on it, but it definitely got hit just a minute ago. Doesn't have a bite on it. So I'm just gonna put it back in the rod holder right there. I think this joker right here may have a fish on it. Y'all see this little bit of movement right here on this board? It's just barely moving back and forth. Now let's put some pressure on this guy and see what we got. Yeah, I mean just barely tugging the line. We hooked up. Alright, I'm gonna try to jump this rod. Let's see what we got, folks. We got hit on that other planer on the same side right here. Let's give him some little tug. Check the drag. Slide back over there after the net. Now let's see what we got. We got the handler now, we got the net for him. Well, that's disappointing. I thought it was a good fish, man. Look like this. Do it to start with. Sucker took good. I'm just gonna try to boat flip this guy. Y'all know how it works out. Worked out pretty good that time. Yeah, that looks like a repeat of the floor we had earlier, don't it? This is the one that's hooked in the tree, guys. This sucker's got a fish on it too, man. I can't get it out the rod holder. This fish is down in a tree. I'm trying to change the battery on this camera over here. We got a fish hung in a tree. They got it out of the tree. I'm just gonna put it back in the rod holder and leave the rod loaded up. I can't get him out. I'm gonna try to fix this camera right here. He got that thing out of a tree, guy. Well, I can't get the camera to come on. I just show you right here. It's a nice blue right there. We're gonna throw that little dude back in there. Yeah, that's a nice fish there. All right, guys, we're gonna stick this dude back in here. Put my hands through the grippers. And away that dude goes. Yeah, guys, that was a nice fish right there. We still got a rod hung right there. I still see the fish pulling on that thing. I'm gonna turn you back over here. We're gonna reel the rest of these rods up and attempt to go back and get these rods. I think I'm gonna get over this fish and get him up out of that hole. Out of that bush, tree, whatever. You know, out that thing. Alright guys, I'm gonna turn the boat back. We're gonna head right back toward this fish right here. Y'all see him pulling on this thing. All you can do is keep the line tight. Hope for the best. I'm gonna give him a little slack. Let him work down in that thing and see can we get him to swim out around whatever's got him. We're gonna pull him back up tight again here. Yeah, he's definitely swimming off of whatever's got him right there. So what we're gonna do is try to get right over the top of this fish. We're gonna put some serious pressure on him right here and see what we can do with him. Maybe it doesn't come off on us. I'm gonna get right over the top of this thing. Let's see what we fishing, man. Yeah, he's definitely still on, man. All right, we over the top of him right here. I'm gonna hit the spot lock. We're gonna give him some slack and just keep pulling him back and forth and see if we can get him to come out of this tree. He's down in a bush or something. Yeah, I can't break him loose. So we probably gonna end up breaking him off here. He's still on there. He's definitely still on there. I'm putting him full now. I'm just gonna give him a bunch of slack here. We're gonna put some pull on him now. We may be done broke this joker free. And there he is, he's bubbling out. It took a minute, we got him. Took a minute, but we got him. See, can we get him in the net now? He's bubbling out, man. He's been down there hard. I had to pull on him so hard that he's probably gonna be upside down. We're gonna try to burp this fish out. If I can get him in the freaking net, man. He's putting up a battle there, man. Another nice fish, guy. I believe we was caught up in line. I see it on the thing there. We actually caught up in a piece of line on a tree right there. I'm gonna get this guy pulled over in here. Waves go by first. Let this fish kind of recuperate right here for a second. I know he needs a rest because he's been fighting that bush and me. All right, fellas, here we go. I'm gonna try to lift him up in here. Oh, a nice one, man. That's a nice fish. I don't care where the house you come from. He's a little bit smaller than that last one we caught. Let's get a weight on this one. That guy weighs 27.13. The scales won't lock. If you don't get a good place where it ain't moving around much, you ain't gonna get the lock on the scale. All right, fella. One last look. That's a good fish right there. Pretty guy. All right, back in the lake you go. Put my wrist through the grippers. Let him get some air for a second. He thought he was ready to fight when he jumped back in there. Yeah, I know this fish is tired, man. He's been hooked in that bush down there for a while. All right, we're gonna let you go, dude. Gets his stuff together. Down he goes. Yeah, that sucker's hooked up in that tree 20-25 minutes. But we got him. I'm thinking about anchoring the boat, man. I'm telling you, when the fish get to acting crazy and they biting like that, but it's really not, you catch one here and there, a lot of times you just gotta stop, set the anchors down. So that may be what we're gonna do right here. We're gonna ride for a second right here and look and see what we can mark, and if we can find a concentration of fish, we're gonna stop and anchor up on them. All right, guys, that brings us to the close of another day here at Lake Murray. We had a really good morning, caught some nice fish this morning, and it's 75 degrees today, so everybody and their brothers out riding around, and that boat traffic seems to have put them back. We actually went back to where we caught fish this morning, marked the fish, sat on them for 3 hours, didn't get a bite. But we had a really good time, got to see some nice boats ride by. And I'd just like to thank you for joining me here. Check us out on Facebook and on Instagram. We post a lot of pictures there where we don't quite get enough to make a video. I'll put those pictures up on Instagram. I'd just like to thank you for joining me again, and as always, you have a great day and God bless. Yeah, don't y'all guys love it when everything around you is slimed over good? Hands got the boogers on you. Y'all ought to see the camera, it's awful.